Well, Georgia, lovely to see you, and thank you for joining. Because actually, you are the instigator of the Golden Mug. I think you were the very first person who had the idea. How did that come about?
Well, it was about 2 years ago when I first randomly tweeted off the back of a conversation with a few friends about a golden mug. We were at the Cadet Training Centre, Frimley Park, and we were being delivered a brief from a member of CVQO. And on the display on the table was an array of different types of mug and the story about how they'd got across the UK to various different locations. And pretty much, if you were someone, you'd have one in your cupboard, right? So we then tweeted, "Oh, wouldn't it be great to have a golden mug?" And the idea of that just spiraled, and Cadet Force adult volunteers and cadets were like, "I want one of those. This sounds amazing." And it was just a concept that was thrown out of there that everybody just grabbed hold of.
Yeah, I think so. Mug. The CVK mug has always been popular because you can never have too many mugs. There's wherever you go and visit a unit, somebody somewhere will produce one. I think the gold mug, which thanks to you has actually come to fruition 2 years down the line, has to be remain special, would you not think, rather than general issue?
Absolutely. I mean, there's plenty of orange ones and blue ones out there, but the golden mug, I think it's the pinnacle, isn't it? It's the pinnacle of CVQO and just a bit of light-hearted goodness.
And I have to say, along the 2 year journey, I wondered to myself whether we would actually get round to doing it. Did you wonder about that?
I think there was a time where a lot of us maybe didn't believe it was going to be a real thing, or it wasn't going to be a physical thing. It was just going to be a concept that everybody kind of grasped into the air for this golden mug that maybe didn't exist. So yeah, there was a bit of unbelief, I think.
Well, I want to keep on. I want to talk about a couple of other things, but I think it's appropriate now, perhaps, to show the mug because it really is here, as you say, and everybody can see it's a gold mug, and it really is gold. Whether it's 18 karat gold or not, I can't tell you. But what I'd like to do at this stage is to perhaps present you with the very first presented mug. I can't say the very first mug because obviously I've got it here at the moment. But by dint of magic, I want to pass it through the network over here. And if you reach out, you should be able to get it. Hey, it works. It works.
It works.
Doctor Who teleportation itself. Now, I understand that you're quite a musical lady, and
And what?
And you did a little cover of a well-known sea shanty for CVQO, didn't you? Well, how did that come about? What made you do that?
Well, I was talking to a group of friends, and we were talking about the golden mug and how it's just become a huge thing. And it was quite late on a Friday evening. I thought, oh, well, this sea shanty is number one. So why not give it a go at changing some lyrics and trying to add some really crazy concepts in there, like the CVQO curriculum coordinator and the young leaders and the regional managers, trying to get these really difficult, hard words into a sea shanty. But I thought we'd give it a go, and it worked. So yeah, definitely.
Well, it's absolutely brilliant, and I know you've kindly given us permission to play it. So thank you very much for that. As chief executive, I can't be anything but the salesman for CVQO. So perhaps, Georgia, you've been with us for years. I mean, I've known you for a very long time. You're hugely supportive. Why do you think what we do is important?
Well, I started the journey with CVQO about 4.5, 5 years ago, when I initially started what was a level 4 qualification in leadership and management. And I think it's really important that what you provide is accessible to everybody, to all the Cadet Force adult volunteers and the cadets. There's a lot on offer, so it's not just one specific thing that you can go for. You've got such a variety of different qualifications that are accessible to all people. And the support that I received doing the level 4 was incredible in comparison to other educational qualifications I've done. And I felt really connected to what I was doing and supported by mentors and tutors and by the organisation CVQO. And it really gripped me, and I thought, this is something that I can develop. And because I felt so supported, I just wanted to do more. I just wanted to learn. I just wanted to do the qualifications. And I'm still on that journey. I've got, hopefully at some point next year, I'll start the level 7 qualification.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, all I can say, George, is thank you. I mean, I think thank you for your belief in young people, because I believe these qualifications make a difference to the young, and dare I say, the not so young. And I'm not including you, obviously, in that group, but it does make a difference, and it's the belief and the perseverance of people like you, which I think makes it happen and makes it work. And there's no doubt about it that the qualifications do make a difference to people. And I'm really thrilled that you're the first recipients of the much long-awaited Gold Cup. Thank you, Georgia, so much.
Thank you very much. And I definitely think if we can continue to provide that opportunity for people to achieve all over the UK, then why wouldn't we? And at a time when things are quite tough and quite difficult, having a golden mug to bring a bit of lightheartedness and a bit of fun back to a gloomy, doomed world, but you know, just having an opportunity to smile a bit more and to have fun, I think that's really important.
Well, I'm going to be a bit cheeky now, Georgia, because although I presented you one mug, it won't surprise you to know that I also kept one for myself. So perhaps in the good old-fashioned way, maybe we'll both raise our mugs and toast to CVQO and the Golden Mug.